Oh, you got him.
Yeah, your submachine guns at these ranges, yeah,
Yeah, must be there. They're
what have you got
deadly.
there? Yeah, they're just deadly. Like I can't just advance just one unit. You need to be attacked simultaneously from multiple directions, and that's what I haven't been able to do. Yeah. Wow.
If there's any consolation, I don't actually have any submachine gun squads. It's just the odd submachine gun monkey
Yeah.
rifle squad.
Yep. I'm very aware of what a few weapons can do to a big squad. Especially if they're just engaging in one-to-one and one's moving and the other one's stationary.
Yeah. As I said before about it'd be good playing this match in 1945. The Germans have a lot more just SMG squads and all that to match the Russians.
Yep.
That would be quite brutal. It'd be almost a match of who spots first wins, but yeah, it'd be a lot of fire.
Yeah, with heavy machine guns, I really don't like deploying them in buildings because of the time it takes. Yeah, I've had games where I've just given up and
I've generally had luck.
deployed them in the open.
Wow. That rail line is good, is it?
No.
I've generally have pretty good luck with the other forces, the Germans especially, because their heavy machine gun teams obviously can still be effective even when they aren't deployed. But the Vickers and the Marjuice and all that, the M2, I've never had a serious problem, but these ones on wheels seem to be the issue. They just love moving around on their own accord. Just try and so now you're getting some fire back on me.
It looks like my guys are shooting through the brick wall.
Oh no, trust me, I think they're suppressing me. Not by much, but it's only the one MB40 at a range, but...
I see what you got up there. Interesting.
I think you've got to have taken the rail station by now. You can just imagine walking into this as a German soldier with a K98 rifle and said, "Yeah, you'll be right."
Huh.
Oh, you just wouldn't.
Nasty.
You wouldn't want to do it. For some strange reason, if I actually had to, I think I'd want an STG 44. Actually, that'd be my weapon of choice. Never fired one,
Yep.
obviously, but I heard what they could do. The versatility of them. And years and years ago, a little bit of a story while we're waiting. Unless you're about to hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you about to hit the button, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Tell your story.
Because one of the degrees I did way back at uni was history, and it was about halfway through the uni course, and was starting up the next year. As you know, it's the O week, it's the orientation week, and all that. And they got all the phaeton and all that community stuff. Anyway, and they had a fortune teller or a read your palms type thing about who you were in a past life and all this stuff. And
Here we go.
I'm not mystic at all. Anyway, here's a scary thing that really got me is that I said, "Oh, look, I pay him a $2 donation, whatever it was," and they, what can you tell? And they say, apparently, in a past life, I was a German soldier on the Russian front. So there you go. Now, this is where it gets interesting. And I said, "Yeah, right, whatever." But I never told her, and that's right. And the reason I was studying history, or I had an interest in history, was that I was trying to find something I'd lost or something in my past life or something from the 40s or something. And you're laughing, I was laughing. Then I walked out of the place. And thought nothing of it. Then I realised I had none of my textbooks on me, so she had no idea that I was actually studying history in the first place. And I never mentioned it at all in the interview or the chats. So that was a little bit spooky. That bit was a bit spooky, but there you go. So if you believe in that
It wasn't because you were walking around with a German uniform on, or a...
No. But yeah, that's I'm not a believer in that stuff, but it at least gave me a moment for pause when I sat down for lunch that day.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think...
At least that.
Oh my god. You got 2 minutes. I can't cover these angles. I just can't cover these angles.
Oh no. No. Don't cower. Please don't cower. Oh no! No! It may not seem like a victory that turn, but something did happen that turn. Yeah. um,
Oh no.
put it this way: if you said to me right now that you'd actually run out of soldiers, you can't make another push, I'd be very happy.
Well, I've just been able to spot your headquarters now.
Oh, that's not that.
Whether okay.
That's going to go really quick. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to be in that position. My lieutenant said, "You're going to take that building from that location?" I'll say, "Nah, not today."
Yep. No good. No good.
Not getting across.
Can't.
Oh god.
No.
Nah.
Going nowhere. And I think that's it. I've got one. I think you've held out. Try one little more push and that's it.
Really? Can I tell you what the problem is? I've just run out of SMG ammo on that entire flank. I'll tell you now, it's a tail end, a bit of friendly, I know, but I've got 17 rounds left for my SMGs.
You know, he's probably going to make them count. Let's see what happens.
They burst through that.
That's just over one full magazine.
What am I Are you still here, Bart, by the way? I'm a PPS.
Yeah.
I can't say it. The PPSH. 17 rounds. I thought the drum held 50.
71.
Oh no, I said 17.
Oh, you said 70, okay.
Yeah, 17 bullets. So I was like, one squirt, that's it.
Have a look here. Oh my god.
11 bullets.
You're making them count.
And there they go. All gone.
My squad. He's they're gonna rally again. Yeah. Okay. Have a go. Another push. Crazy.
I think these guys really need a vodka after this.
Oh.
I think your guys need a few schnapps.
And I need a few bandages, I think. I'll definitely be needing a lot of body bags.
More German movement on that side, do we? Oh, near the train yard.
Yeah. And yep. Getting the crossfire there.
If there's any consolation, I've generally lost sight of everything on your side. I think your German morale's given up, has it?
Oh, it's pretty weak, yeah.
I don't believe my heavy machine
Well.
gun's actually firing.
Well,
Oh,
that's... Yeah, that's about it, I think.
that's it.
Yep, I don't think I'm going to achieve anything more than what I've already done. It's only, what is it? Oh, we'll just keep on playing. What is it, 2 minutes to go?
2 minutes. Just keep pushing it through, I guess.
May as well just...
I can see heavy machine gun team there.
yeah. Compared to wait, I don't think I've got enough time to deploy it anyway.
No, you wouldn't.
Can fire it, I think. No, he can't fire it.
I just took a pistol round from him, so...
That's what he's got. He's got a pistol. A Luger from 41 metres away. And he's dead too now.
Oh, got him.
Killed him.
The guys that killed him just... they've got next to no ammo left at all. Not even rifle rounds.
Yeah, well done anyway. Yeah, well, wasn't able to get the fire superiority that
I was actually quite surprised you tried to go for the residential complex or the rail yard that direction first. I always did expect the factory to be your first target. And I saw the smoke go out, thought, oh yeah, there he goes. You know, he's going to try and cross that open ground. But yeah, I didn't expect you to push through the brick walls at those first few turns. I thought, oh, well, yeah, especially without the factory, because I think you look from the factory complex and that you're on your deployment side, those tall buildings, and you can get fire superiority from the top floors there, and that would have just forced. Sorry.
I can't get on those top floors. That's the 4th floor.
Not even the 2nd floor.
And it was open like that. Yeah, I actually, if I've got a moment, I'll see if I can get a unit up there. But I think I was having some issues with. There was something about it I didn't like. Either it didn't have a protecting wall.
Okay.
You look at the 3rd floor building of that large. There's a 4-story building in the factory zone, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. With the destroyed walls on your deployment side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I was able to get to the 4th. Let me just check.
Could you get to the 3rd?
I can get to the 3rd, but not to the 4th.
Because the third's got windows and it's got a wall covering it, and from there, and also its neighbouring building, which is fully walled with windows, you can probably get some good fire superiority onto the residential complex over those trees.
Right. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Now, what I've got actually a HQ team. I'm going to run him up to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
And see what he can do in this town. I've only got 1 minute for him to do. I'll be able to check anyway. But,
right.
If you've watched the replay, if you've read the reviews or whatever, and you
no, I haven't. I'm just seeing that from my direction. I'm looking at it going, oh, that's probably what you meant to try and do, I guess, is at the factory first and then double back almost on the residential block.
Right. Because they've got an open, all the walls have been knocked down facing the train yard as well, and you've got the machine gun guys. I don't know if you guys can see me from there, but
I can see some guy doing a buddy aid in front of that 4-story building, but
okay.
Yeah, that open ground there I can see fine. But if you're inside that building, I guess you'd have to fire first before I get to spot you.
Okay. Well, I've got him on the 3rd floor. Maybe
I can't see
that was
him.
the key all along.
Yeah. Possibly that or the neighbouring building, if you can,
I had guys up there. They couldn't see.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, there was some line of sight things going on. Then I was like, it's touch and go. But I think what you just mentioned about the 3rd floor there on that 4th story building, that's probably where I probably should have gone. I think now, because the game's ended. If he continue, I don't think we're going to go into sudden. It's going to be. I don't want to hit continue because I don't want to end the game just yet.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk. I think my HQ on the top of that, on the 3rd floor of that 4th-story building, I believe it's got line of sight at least to my infantry behind that wall in front of the residential block. But beyond it, I don't know. Let's see if I get another turn. Oh yeah, we've got.
There you go.
We do.
Yeah, I can't see anyone in those buildings. I got a very faint sound contact in there, but
yeah. Do you know what I think? If I've got another minute, I'll open up and tell me if you can see him from the train station as well, train yard.
Oh, you probably hear some firing back at you if you do that.
Yeah, well, that's yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you now. I'm be very surprised if I don't have line of sight to you.
Okay. Yeah, I've only got a grey line of sight to the red-coloured building that's got the roof blown off it. It's a 2-story. It probably was a
Oh, the brick
three-story
building.
building.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
It-
Yep.
yeah.
That's the one.
I've
with
only
the-
got a grey on that. I've got a blue line of sight to the building that's the far west.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a
I-
half squad in there, so.
Yeah, and I don't have a line of sight. Yeah, I got. Okay, yeah, I probably do have it. Yeah. And over to the other side. Well, there you go. Where the machine gun probably should have gone.
Yeah. I guess you had a platoon of heavy machine guns, or
I had two.
two? Oh, yeah, section. So yeah, squad, whatever they call it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that could have been the secret.
Yeah, and I think those open walls, I was a bit of a scaredy to put any units in there, and for them to engage units that are probably sitting behind windows.
I generally avoid open walls like that. It's not much. I think you get a little bit of cover or a little bit of concealment, but not much.
Hmm.
I think it's largely a shoot me here hole.
Look, I'm even surprised that my guys are being able to shoot your guys, or that there's fire happening basically in front of that wall.
Yeah, the train line's elevated, so I think that's when they hit that top of the train line, they can see
right,
it.
gotcha.
If you get right across it, behind that
Yeah, you
brick
can't
wall,
see.
then you won't be able to see anything. That's another question. When you're crossing that train line, were you using the quick function or the fast function?
Yeah, I was probably using quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
I normally use.
quick. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think a sprint of fast across that would have just forced
Yeah.
them to not fire at me, and they don't stop.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that would have been the key. Once you're about that brick wall in force, then you could probably
Yep.
blast through and then assault up that through that orchard. Sorry, I think that would be the key if you're doing that. But yeah, being stuck at the top of that train line is probably murder.
Yeah, that sounds right. And it's probably one of the ways I play. I probably hardly, very rarely, actually use it fast for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, probably guilty of it myself actually. I think left over from Combat Mission first, Beyond Overlord days where the fast function was a bit more versatile. When nowadays it's very specific for short-term sprints, but yeah.
Yeah, it is, and I think that was probably a key mistake because I think a lot of my guys probably stopped and tried to shoot rather than get to cover.
Yep. Wow, still going.
I'll call it ceasefire next turn, I think. Decimated.
It's probably the same rule for that gap to the factory from your deployment zone. Probably would have been a fast move again, and then blasting through the walls like you did is probably the right measure there. But yeah, just pop smoke with your hand grenades, your smoke grenades, and then sprint across and blast a hole through the wall.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mistakes like that are made, I guess.
I guess it's the case,
I think playing in this sort of like close in terrain, you really have to use that fast command.
Yeah,
I don't normally play on this sort of map, and
well, the entire map's only 300 meters wide or something silly. So it's a tiny map, so
it's a great map. I really enjoyed playing it.
Yeah, and I can also speak from experience. Building rubbled down maps like this with destruction on it takes forever for what it's worth. So yeah, it's hats off to anyone making destroyed beauty. Question is the game going to end?
Yeah, I hit ceasefire.
Oh, okay, I'll do it too then next time.
I've had it sort of not kick in until we've both tried before.
Yeah, I've got to hit it. I've got to hit it in multiplayer. So. Ooh. Still got some LMG ammo. Alright, let me just hit the ceasefire button.
Yeah, I've hit it as well, and I'm not sure whether you've got to hit it.
There it is. Minor victory.
Well done.
So, there we go. So, one acceptable for the Soviets was I held... There we go, I got damage on 2 of your platoons completely, and 2 acceptables. However, I didn't hold 2 of the...
Yeah,
so yeah, factory and rail station were yours, and that, yeah, made it a close encounter. I think it was, I think it is, obviously it is a little bit more in favour to the Soviets, obviously, as the design has done. But yeah, honestly, if you could jump in the editor and add, let's say, a martyr to it for the Germans, I think it would equal it up quite a lot.
Yeah, I look back into what you said. I'm pretty sure that had I probably used the fast command in spots where I've used the quick command, it might have made a very critical difference, especially even towards the end there when I was even just trying to cross that that railway crossing.
I'm just going
the railway, the elevated line, you know.
I'm just going through my squads. That one squad that ran out of ammo, they had 29 enemy casualties to their name. That's a oh god.
29. I'll give you an indication of what my heroes were.
On my sniper team got 12. Oh god.
Oh my god. What
It's just
what experience were they?
Just regular. Most of my guys are regular or green. There's a handful of veterans scattered around, but all my what I was moving my forces back when they made contact, and they broke pretty quick because all their soft factors were generally negatives. There's only a very handful of squads that had positive soft factors for leadership, especially.
I don't know what's happened to all my units. Maybe they're all just been eliminated, but the ones that I've been able to click on. No more than 3.
Oh, there's another squad there. The squad that held out in the factory at the back there got 26 kills. Gee, there's a handful of squads doing the damage here. There's a few other squads with under 10, but it's those handfuls, literally tiny amounts doing the damage.
I've got your sniper as 11 casualties. Yeah, is that
really
right?
At the back?
Yeah,
Yard,
I've heard that
12.
Okay, I've heard that there's some discrepancy sometimes.
Flamethrowers did some damage.
Oh, where are they?
The one holding the rail station.
He's got 2, to me.
Yeah. That's still good. I'm more than I've ever done with a flamethrower, I tell you that. Anyway.
I think the best you can do with the flamethrower is probably break the enemy.
I think when eventually, hopefully, that flame becomes a part of the terrain and can actually damage terrain, that's when it'll come into its own. That's right. Yeah, I think burning buildings and that is doing more damage than actual kills, force people to move out. Anyway, that is a battle done. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks to Bullman for taking part, I guess, and trying to break the Soviet line. Not today, but there's always a next time. Any final words there, Bull?
No. Great game. I like the scenario. Well done to the scenario designer.
Seinfeld, thank you very much.
A lot of fun.
All right then. Thanks a lot, everybody. Leave comments below, and I'll see you all again real soon. Take it easy.